Coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jeff Samardzija gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also, a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 9.
Next for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, Dero. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
And there he goes towards throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Hamilton is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hamilton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave 1. It's the Dodgers 0 with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Walker Buehler gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Jock Peterson. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That is 7. The second baseman, PK.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting it.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Flores ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the second set to go. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's out.
Ball 3. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Pablo.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Hernandez moving to his left. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So striding forward now, Brandon Belt, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and two.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Gavin Lux. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
High in the air out to center field. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Notre Dame wide receiver, Jeff Samardzija. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Hamilton.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Yastrzemski comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He drew a walk his first time up. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Ready now, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1.
2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
He's got it. And that's the first out.
The right fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 1-1. Popped him up. Hernandez over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in, Will Smith, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Nothing lead as the run comes across to score, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
To the plate now, Justin Turner takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 9.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Logan Webb is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Into the box, Gavin Lux. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 LA. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Buster Posey. A 1-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's another 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Peterson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1 home.
No, ball.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So here's Cody Bellinger. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Max Muncy will be next. The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And no one will track it down. And he misses again, ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Josh.
So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson. A 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting, second baseman, PK Hernandez.
Into the box now, PK Hernandez. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 on its way. Popped him up. Belt has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Will Smith. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Walker Buehler pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Rob Brantley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 76, Rob Brantley.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
In now, Billy Hamilton. Swing and a liner. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Hunter Pence. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 3-1. Trevor Cahill is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Trevor Cahill.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Justin Turner. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, he's not